Hey everybody, this is Ray Ogilvie from Hartsville, South Carolina. And today I'm back at the Jacob Kelly House, located here in Hartsville. This home was built in the late 1820s and occupied until the late 1950s. Well, that doesn't want to come out of there. There we go. Well, it's a 1967 South Carolina license tag. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, this isn't even a foot away from the hole I just dug. You can see where I had the plug sitting. Now, that wasn't terribly deep. Oh man, check that out. That's an Air Force button. And that's an old one. Before 1947, the U.S. Air Force was part of the Army, and it was called the Army Air Corps. But in 1947, the Air Force became its own separate branch, and they had their own uniforms. And this is the type of button that would have been on the uniforms. Now, at some point in time, the button styles changed again, because this isn't the button style that's used on uniforms today. Now, I don't know exactly when the present style of button was adopted, but since this button was introduced in 1947, and the house was only occupied until the late 1950s, it seems reasonable that this button was left here during that time period. That would be during the Korean conflict and the Cold War era. Okay, that's neat. That's a really nice iron buckle. There's still something down in that hole. Okay, I see it. Okay, it's another iron buckle, just like the first one. There's still something down there. Okay, I think I finally got everything out of the hole. Well, I really don't know what to make of these plates. I wonder if they could be horse blinders. I've seen pictures of blinders that were shaped like this, but they were made out of leather. But I wonder if they may have had a steel support inside them like this. Now that's just a guess. I may be way off with that. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits for the day. But I want to show you one more thing before I do. Now this is just some of the stuff I've dug up over the past few days that I didn't think was interesting enough to put in the video. Here's a peanut butter jar lid. But while I was digging this stuff up, look what else popped up out of the ground. Marbles. Now, I don't know a lot about these, so I had to get some help identifying them. So I got in contact with Stefan Barr. Stefan is very knowledgeable about these vintage machine-made marbles. So if you'd like to learn more about marbles, just look up Stefan Barr on YouTube. He said this one was called a bumblebee. And you can see why. It was made by a company called Marble King. And Marble King is the only company in the U.S. that still manufactures these machine-made marbles. These two are hybrid cat's eyes, and they were made by a company called Vitro. I always enjoy finding marbles. As always, I'll be donating all of the items I find here to the Darlington County Historical Commission. I'd like to thank the director of the Historical Commission, Brian Gandy, for allowing me to hunt here today. I'd also like to thank the Seeger family, who generously donated this wonderful home to the county. Thanks for watching.